You're watching Screaming Fish here, people, and once again I'm here for you guys with yet another video, and this time, as you can tell by the clearly very obvious title under the screen, we are looking at Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the latest installment in the Jurassic Park franchise. And as you can tell, I'm about to do my usual speech on why I was excited for this movie, and I'm going to do just that. I was excited for this movie because, 1, I want to see dinosaurs eat people. 2, I like Chris Pratt. 3, I'm a really, really big fan of the original Jurassic Park by Steven Spielberg. And 4, I just want to see dinosaurs eat people. It's as simple as that. So without further ado, let's go and take a look at my thoughts on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I'm not center stage, am I? It's, all this space, nothing to show, just a curtain. Well done, Jack, you've messed up already. The first Jurassic Park movie is legendary. It's one of those films that I consider to be a masterpiece, as well as a huge technical achievement. Unfortunately, I can't really say the same for the sequels, because they haven't exactly impressed me all that much. Lost World was fine, 3 was god-awful. However, with that said, Jurassic World is probably the closest we've gotten to a truly great Jurassic Park movie since the first one. There are some really dumb moments, and the film is certainly not great, but overall, Jurassic World is a pretty fun ride. The reception for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom has been pretty mixed, but that could change in the next few weeks. But as you know, I don't base my opinions off someone else's, so I'm just going to tell you guys right here, right now, that I think Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is the first legitimately great Jurassic Park sequel. J.A. Bayona did an amazing job with this movie. He crafts every frame of this movie beautifully. Fallen Kingdom is a significantly less colourful movie than its predecessors, which I think was a really great choice because the dark lighting and colour grading, as well as the camera work, which ranges from beautifully creepy wide shots and claustrophobic and intense shots, really ups the tension. I would even call this movie pretty darn scary. It's the first time I've been legitimately terrified of a dinosaur since the first Jurassic Park. The dinosaurs go from adorable, hilarious, and awesome to just downright terrifying. There are some extremely claustrophobic and suspenseful sequences where the humans are being hunted by these creatures in really tight areas, and it was genuinely unsettling. The dinosaurs all look and sound fantastic. There's a greater use of practical effects in this film than there was in the first Jurassic World movie, which was refreshing to see, but it was even more refreshing to notice that the blend between the CGI dinosaurs and the practical ones is seamless. There are shots of CGI dinosaurs that look great, even if you know in the back of your mind that it's a CGI dinosaur, but a lot of the time, I couldn't see any difference in quality between the CGI dinosaurs and the practical ones. The creature design for the dinosaurs is as good as it's always been. Even in the bad Jurassic Park movies, the dinosaurs have at least looked good in terms of design, and Fallen Kingdom is no different in that regard. There are some dinosaurs that look absolutely adorable, but the more carnivorous dinosaurs look terrifying. When I look at the T-Rex in this movie, I don't think of riding on its back into the sunset, as awesome as that would be. I think, yeah, I'm gonna run in the other direction and hope to God you don't chase me and try to eat me. And that's great, because now, finally, we have 2 Jurassic Park movies where the dinosaurs are terrifying and awesome, rather than just gigantic prehistoric lizards that eat people and look cool, I guess. One of the best parts about this movie is that there is a more intimate relationship between Chris Pratt and the Velociraptor Blue. It was explored to a certain degree in the first Jurassic World, but here in Fallen Kingdom, they take the relationship even further, and we learn exactly how much Chris Pratt's character Owen actually cares for this creature. The bond between Blue and Owen is one of the film's strengths, not only because it plays with the idea of humans getting along and actually working together with dinosaurs, but it also makes you care more for Owen and even Blue, which is weird because in the past the dinosaurs have largely been treated like the monsters in a monster movie, which in most cases isn't a bad thing. The Jurassic World movies make the dinosaurs, particularly the velociraptors, feel like actual characters rather than mindless beasts. You can also see this idea being utilized in the way that this film shows how much the dinosaurs have evolved since the first Jurassic Park movie. A lot of this movie is focused on the idea of evolution and whether or not it's right to bring back a race of creatures that have been extinct for millions of years back from the dead, or if it's just best to let them go extinct. Again. This movie developed its characters a lot better than Jurassic World 1 did. In the first one, or fourth one, or second one if you ignore the other 2 sequels, call it what you want. In Jurassic World 1, I didn't care for any of the characters. Some of them even kind of annoyed me. Fallen Kingdom, on the other hand, actually gives a reason to care about them, and they were developed so much more than I thought they were going to be. Like I said earlier, we got more of Owen's relationship with the Raptors, and even Claire, played by Bryce Dallas Howard, gets more character development, and both Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard give terrific performances. Chris Pratt just has this natural ability to make the dullest, most unlikable human beings in any film the most likable, charming characters out of the lot of them, and he does exactly the same thing for Owen once again in this film. But this time, because there was more character development, I liked the character as well as the performance. Bryce Dallas Howard gives a better performance than she did in Jurassic World 1. In that movie, I felt that she was kind of restricted by the writing in terms of what she can do as a performer, but the writing for Fallen Kingdom allows her to go all out this time, leading to a much more engaging performance and an overall much more compelling character. Yes, that awful romance from Jurassic World 1 is revisited, but thankfully it's not as heavily focused on as it was previously, but still, whenever the film cuts back to the romance between Owen and Claire, it is the epiphany of absolute cringe. Justice Smith and Daniela Pineda were also great. A lot of their scenes were pretty funny, and their reactions to the dinosaurs themselves were both hilarious at points and actually pretty relatable. They're basically the comic relief of the film, but they worked, so yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't like the villains at all. They were just really unlikable, money-hungry dudes that didn't really have much to them, and they weren't given that much to work with. Rafe Spall gave such an over-the-top performance that it was kind of like he was in another movie altogether. Someone should have gone up to him while they were shooting and just said, "Dude, I get what you're trying to do here, but please, chill." Toby Jones is given nothing, but overall he gave a better performance than Spall. He just felt more natural. BD Wong was also good, but I just want to see them do more with this character other than the calm but crazy scientist trope. I'm just going to say this as a warning to those hardcore Jurassic Park fans out there. Do not get excited for Jeff Goldblum's return in this movie, because he is barely in it. I'd say that he has, at the very least, just under 5 minutes of screen time. It is that minimal. I can't really give a judgment on his performance because he just didn't really leave that much of an impact. But with that said, I don't think his minimal screen time in this movie really affects the plot at all. In fact, looking back, I don't even think having Goldblum be a main character in this movie would have worked at all. There are just so many scenes in this movie and character choices that I just cannot imagine seeing Jeff Goldblum's character Ian Malcolm going along with. But then again, I would like to see his character return in a more substantial role in the future. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom does have some pretty fun action sequences, and just going back to J.A. Bayona's directing, the action is directed really, really well. There's a pretty entertaining continuous shot of Owen fighting a bunch of security guards, and in the background there's all this crazy dinosaur stuff going on. But also, this movie has one of the most spectacular large-scale set pieces of the year, and I think that particular set piece is going to go down in Jurassic Park history as one of the greatest sequences in the entire franchise. Is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom better than the first Jurassic Park? I think it's just a little bit below it. There are a couple of side plots that are set up really well, but then they didn't go anywhere beyond that, and there was also a character who gets himself in a pretty bad situation and then disappears from the film for half the runtime, and all of a sudden he shows up out of nowhere, and I'm like, how did you get from there to here? You magic or something? On the whole, I really, really loved this movie. It's not completely flawless, but I'm just so happy that we finally have a legit great Jurassic Park sequel. It had me interested, it made me laugh, it scared the crap out of me, and it even made me a little emotional. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom gets a 9.3 out of 10. So, guys, those are my thoughts on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I do hope you enjoyed this video. Personally, I love the movie. It was a great sequel, and I cannot wait to see more. I can't see why someone wouldn't like Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It's not a film for absolutely everyone, and I'm kind of glad that not everyone shares the exact same opinion, because, let's face it, if everyone on the planet shared the exact same opinion, the world would be a really, really boring place. So, yeah, you want to go see Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom, go see it, make up your own opinion. But what I'm about to ask you right now is pretty simple. What did you think of Jurassic Park Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom? What did you think of it? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Did you think it was somewhere in the middle? Please leave your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will indeed see you guys in the next one, and obviously don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and, Instagram. Anyway, I'll get out of here and let you guys enjoy your day or night, depends on whether or not you're watching this during the day or night. I'm just gonna go now.